Going live, and you're live. Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Edger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. This is of a movie from the 2010s, I think 2014. I think it's 2014 or 2013, of starring Kevin Costner. Yeah, no, it's Man of Steel. This is what he did afterwards. 3 Days to Kill. Yes, it also has Haley Steinfeld. Yes, we're going to be talking about her in this movie. And Amber Heard. Yes, the one that's in that's probably going to go to prison now. Going to lose a case. But anyway, let's get to this. It's about almost 2 hours long. So we're up to the opening. Hey, Little Sims, and hey, Josh. Yes, Haley's in this movie. I wanted to do a film with her that's not Bumblebee or Into the Spider-Verse because I don't have that one. And I'm not talking about Hawkeye. I already saw it. So it won't be a reaction if I already saw it. And when did this movie come out? I forgot. Hold on. Here it is. I wanted to do this movie because it's different. Hey, John, Avenger fan. And plus, this movie is different than the other films I've done. And after seeing 355, I need to see something good. There she is. Woman who cannot act. Yeah, Ritalin. It's like she's on Ritalin. She's just as bad as Emily Blunt. You shouldn't say as you know. Yeah, it's a 2014 movie done by McG, the same guy that did Charlie's Angels, the good one, not this crap version. It's a damn shame because she could have been a really good actress and really attractive to me if she wasn't such a freaking abusive biatch. Connie Nielsen's in this movie as well. It's a me. I know. I saw you. This movie made $52.6 million on a budget of $28 million. Yeah, she is such a zombie. I don't know how a lot of people jerked off to her. She's horrible. Luc Besson wrote this. He also wrote Lucy that same year and directed it. This movie's an hour and 57 minutes, so 3 minutes short of being 2 hours. That'll teach you to marry somebody that's not your age. No, you may not. The consensus was 3 Days to Kill uneasily mixes technically accomplished action sequences with an underdeveloped family conflict. Yeah, like her real life. I've seen worse than this. John, I just ordered 2 Zendaya DVDs for my Zendaya. Good for you. I don't want to talk about it. She's not in this movie, so she's not going to be mentioned. Asian Girl. I had to do one movie with Haley Steinfeld. I'm not doing Bumblebee until later this year because I have other films to do for May and June. The rest of May and June. This movie's on Hulu, so if you want to watch this film on streaming, it's on Hulu. I don't want Hulu. I want to go out of here. I said IMDb, stupid phone. Hey, look, it's the guy that plays Victor Zsasz in Gotham. And no, that's not Gemma Chan. That's a different Asian actress. That's And this is a much better movie than the 355 because it's not boring. It's a lot better. Even though Amber Heard sucks royally, it's still a better movie. What's worse, Moon Knight or Inspector Gadget? Inspector Gadget, because Moon Knight just disappointed me. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. Oh no, they look like Victor Zsasz. His name is Tomas Lemarski. Was this movie a hit? Yeah, a decent size hit. Tennis Woman. Mai An Lee is Jasmine. She was born in Paris. Well, she has no accent. So I remember watching back in 2020. Yeah. No, it looks like the guy that played Victor Zaz. Oh, Bino. Yeah. Mm. Hey, as long as it's not Gemma Chan, I can handle it. Because, she's just the worst. The absolute worst. No one's going to be worse than her. People still talk about this film? No, because it's kind of forgotten but because of time. Via Parmigiana. Via Parmigiana. Yep, yeah, of course it's also an Asian woman because that hasn't that hasn't had enough they haven't had enough of that in the past 10 years. Well, the past 2.5 years. Decapitation, but no, it's a PG-13. There is an unrated version, which is probably was gonna be R. The unrated cut is the same running time. It's just what they do is they do different shots and make it more violent. Is this movie better? Yes, it is. It is better than everything is better than Inspector Gadget. Even freaking Man of Steel is better, and I'm not even a fan of that movie. Oh, there's a Michael Bay explosion. It's a good looking film too for a movie from 8 years ago. Because Man of Steel, it looked like a bad like an anime mixed with a video game. At least this movie, the action starts quick. I got this at a 7-Eleven back in the 2010s for like $3.99. Had a good deal for it. So it looks like Victor Zaz. I thought it was the same actor. Yep, you still look boring as all hell, Amber. Yeah, this is going to be. What if they made a Red 3? They can't. Bruce Willis retired. It's too late. They should have done it before he lost his memory. His brain got damaged. Oh my God, Ray Liotta passed away. Man, that's sucks, man. So many actors are passing away, man. So many. Now another legend. He at 67. He probably had cancer or something. It sucks, man. When people just die, out of nowhere. Good action though. Let me get back to the movie. Yeah. Good thing he's not in this movie. He just passed away. Yeah, you're still boring. She was boring in the Snyder Cut. She was boring in Aquaman, and her role was reduced. So she's in the second movie. It's going to be like 5 minutes, and that's it. Did you see this movie in theaters? No, I did not. It's near a castle. Take that. When did this film come out? What month? In 2014? He's having a flashback? Yeah. This came out in February. No, February 2014. I barely went to the theater in the winter. I tried not to. It was too cold. Yeah. Sorry, not saying much. It's just that it's sad that Ray Liotta passed away, man. Another actor taken away from us. What's the worst movie adaptation of a cartoon? I don't know. I can't say. This is the opening, so we're about 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes in. Good soundtrack. There she is. Yep, she's coming. Based on a story by Luc Besson. 3 Days to Kill. Does the movie have any ladies attractive? Yes, it does. Connie Nielsen and Haley Steinfeld. No cracks though about her in the chat. And he's in Paris now. Delete some pictures. There's black people in France. Yeah, that's rare. Because in Taken, Luc Besson wrote that story for to Liam Neeson in 2008. Are you going to rent on Home Alone 4? No, because it's not Christmas in July. Why did they put subtitles if this guy's speaking English? That makes no sense, Luc Besson. I'm not stupid. I know. I read like 15 subtitles in 355 yesterday. This guy can't act at all. He's like acting like this with his lips. Hello, Electric Dino. At least you made it early to this one. Yep, he has guns in there. What's worse than Inspector Gadget or Looper? And I'm not. I'm. This is not a Q&A, John Avenger fan. Stop asking me questions. Have you been attacked by fans of things you don't like? No, not in the chat. Last year, yeah, but not recently. With Multiverse, I don't care what other people think. I loved it. It still has problems, but it's not the worst MCU movie. That still honor still goes to that stupid freaking you know Eternals. I could take this hat off. I don't want to wear it for almost 2 hours. I wore it outside already, so it was. Yep. Amber Heard looks like she's like standing emotionless in everything that she's in. So it wasn't like her acting was good because it's not. A white peacock. What do you want us to say about the film? Well, if you've seen it or not. Hmm. This movie's about almost 2 hours, but at least McG doesn't drag a movie out to 2.5 hours like Michael Bay or Olivia Megaton now. That's why I want to live life to the fullest, man, because you never know when it's going to end. And your golden hair. I think the film is pretty good. It has its moments. You can't handle comedy? Yes, I could. The film was kind of dark, but I'm like, I wanted to do something that was not, a kid's film. Since I just did an anime yesterday. There she is. Yes, and I know this is what she did, but this is when she was a teen. So that girl is going places. We all know it. Spider Man is not the only thing that she can do. I can see how Disney and Nickelodeon are rivals. The Thunderbirds is a ripoff of the Incredibles. I know. It's not even It's not even trying to hide it. Hmm. It's like Bassam wanted this to be the next Taken, but we had those two god awful Taken sequels, which were hard to watch because the editing is atrocious. She has a dot right here under her eye. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, I'm into Asian girls. I don't care what affiliation she has. Like it really matters to me. No, it doesn't. What what she is on the inside is what matters more on the outside. Watching the new Chip and Dale? No, I skipped it because I heard that it was just nostalgia porn, and I'm sick of that. I really am. He's on a bicycle. Hmm. You saw there's the Eiffel Tower. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. She's just a diet Scarlett Johansson, and she's not even close to her talent. Not even close. Scarlett's got multiple Oscar nominations and never beat up her husband. You can't judge her. Well, I don't like her movies either. Every time she's in a film, I'm just like, just go away. Marvel or Nickelodeon? What do you think? Kevin Costner's a good actor. He's a good director too. Sometimes I've heard he's a much better actor than freaking Amber. Amber. I don't even like calling her Amber anymore. She's lost that title. Next time, marry somebody that you can get along with. Jeez. Johnny Depp is like a party boy. He's been like that ever since he became, ever since he got his first Oscar nomination. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, and I'm the freaking, I'm the king of Scotland. Because I saw Paranoia, and it's one of the most boring thrillers I've ever seen in my life. You have her and Liam Hemsworth. That was doomed to fail, guys. Cleaning services. Again, the best Marvel movie I've seen is the first Avengers and Endgame in the theater. The worst is Eternals is the worst of the MCU that I've seen. No, you don't. Josh isn't here yet. We're almost 30 minutes in. Hey, John, have you seen Passenger 57? Yes. Drop Zone? No. I have not seen that one yet. I have to stream it in the summer because I've been trying to see Asian stuff mostly throughout the month of May as much as I could because, there's so much Asian stuff out there. I can't get to all of it in 31 days. So there's two F bombs in this movie. I'm shocked this didn't get an R rating. I bet the original cut of the movie was R rated, and there were way more F bombs because this is PG-13, but it's a strong PG-13. This is basically the Batman before the Batman came out. It's got that same tone and look. Yeah, because look what it says here. It says here for intense sequences of violence and action, some sensuality, and language. Yeah, because they say the F word twice. Even though it's subtitled, it still counts. I guess John doesn't want to answer questions about Sony. No, I don't want to answer questions about Sony. This is not a Sony movie. There we go. Yep, eat it. And I was going to donate this movie because Amber's in it, but no, I wanted to do. How about Murder at 1600? I have. I've seen it once. Ray Liotta, rest in peace, man. You're not suffering anymore. What's your thoughts on Happy Time Murders? I haven't seen it yet, so. Yeah, she's awful in this movie. McG couldn't even make her look good. He made a star out of Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz at the time, for action. Because before Charlie's Angels, Cameron Diaz just did a bunch of comedies and dramas, but she didn't do action until the first Charlie's Angels. Wow, you're such a freaking whore. Did they make a sequel to this? No, because Cosner's getting too old, and Amber is not going to get work ever again. Amber is going to be a freaking blacklisted from Hollywood for like a decade, just like Will Smith. Because when you fuck up into Hollywood, they will notice, and they will let you have it between the eyes. Yeah, she's definitely not my type. I like vaginas that are clean, not dirty whores that do. Stop hitting me in bed. Yeah, no, that's not for me. If you can't control your bowel movements, you shouldn't be in bed with me. Just saying. Okay, here's Josh. Finally, I do want to do a commentary on the Charlie's Angels films. Will Smith will recover, so will Johnny Depp. Yeah, after this trial's over, I don't want to hear about it again. I'm gonna do the Charlie's Angels films. I just heard the commentary for the first one. I got to see the second one again. Hear the other commentary, and then I'll do those films in the summer. Thoughts on Britney Spears? Meh. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna have to eat another apple because I got a headache and I need to nourish my body. Have you seen this Hitman? Yeah, the first movie. Now I feel like an apple. There are way better actresses named Amber who aren't toxic. Yeah, Amber Valletta. Look at her hair. You're so cute. You look like a troll. She looks like the trolls from Troll. She's so cute, man. Yeah, if you were from the 80s. Mm-mm. There's no Bintos in this movie. It takes place in France, written by a Frenchman, directed by an American guy. So Connie Nielsen is Danish. She's not a Brinto. That's why I wanted to see this. Her hair, yeah. Her hair is beautiful. Hedy Steinfeld has some of the most beautiful hair. Hi, Network 98. Like my new t shirt, I got it at Wolf Lodge. Star Wars. Put it up closer. May the forest be with you. Yeah, still better than the new films, I'll tell you that much. I had fun at Wolf Lodge last week. It was a long trip. It was almost 4 hours long. And there was a lot of traffic on the way home. That's why I got home so late and I was so tired. Thankfully, I'm home safe and I don't have to go back to that area again. So, phew. Have you seen all the Friday the 13th movies? Yeah. My favorite one is the sixth one, Jason Lives. Hmm. No, he's a better actor than freaking Amber. She just does nothing. Like she kills a guy off screen and there's no blood. What's your opinion on Forensic Files? I don't know what that is. A record. Excuse me. There he goes again. He's having another seizure. But don't worry, he's not going to hear the song Lonely as a Man Without Love. No, this is not a Marvel movie or show. Could delete this photo for now. Lonely as a Man. And it's sad. It's too bad because that her she does have a nice body, but like I said, I'll take a Scarlett Johansson any day. Thoughts on Halloween franchise and Nightmare on Elm Street? Most of them are good, but there's a lot of bad ones. And I'm not talking about the recent ones like Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, etc., or the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Those I didn't even bother with. I actually didn't buy this movie first. I rented it when Blockbuster still was. I actually was it Blockbuster? No, I think I rented it at the library because this was 2014 and Blockbuster was gone by 2012. Freddy's Dead was awful. Yeah, it's horrible. He's drinking vodka. I think, yeah. Lonely as a man without love. She has nice features. Hmm. 1 hour difference. Mm-hmm. Look at her hair. She's wearing a red wig. It's also very cute. You look cute. Amber Valletta can come back to act and let people see her again. Haley has a cute feminine approach to her, especially in her singing. She doesn't sing in this movie. About it. Can't. What's your opinion on Sanford and Son? I've never seen it. She goes to school in Paris. I really want to meet her at a Comic Con. Maybe she'll be there this year. She is young. Yeah, you're not sexy smoking a cigarette. You're a loser. There's too much of her in the movie. No, it's not. Thoughts on Ray Liotta? Yeah, he just passed away, guys. I'm sorry that it happened, man. Yeah, she has no authority in her voice at all. Hold on. The albino. There's a reason they didn't give her a lot of screen time in the Snyder cut. Even the scenes they added nothing for her. She's just boring. Eh. As Black Widow when anybody top Scarlett Johansson? No. Didn't happen last year. Yeah, I don't remember this scene. Hmm. Yeah, so what? The albino. We know she's beautiful. And by the way, that is Kevin Costner's voice. He's not doing the Batman voice. It's just what's the most underrated Nickelodeon show? One of them is Night Squad was one of them because it recently came out a few years ago and it was actually good. It wasn't garbage like some of the Nick shows I saw in the last decade. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just waiting for the he's taping a guy up with duct tape. Yeah, we saw that in the Batman a lot. Do you plan on watching Little Sims, the Chuck and Platonic crossover? I don't know if I have time. No, she's rebellious. Yeah, there's one Bento in the movie, but she's probably the administrator of the school that she goes to in Paris. Hitting someone in the face, yeah, that's what Will Smith did this year. Hmm. Well, sometimes it's the only answer. Trust me, if Will Smith knew that, he wouldn't have slapped Chris Rock. hmm Are you going to do a live commentary Coming to America sequel? I don't own it, so yeah, I agree with that. We're almost an hour in, so yeah, I agree. Care about it? I don't care. Yeah, you're so yummy. I want to lick your face, front, backwards, and forwards. Yeah, I like that. I like Asian girls. I don't think that's a bad thing. At least I'm heterosexual and I don't have to hide it. There, I don't have a closet. You see that? That's not a closet. That's my DVD shelf and Blu-ray shelf. Going to be a pretty rainy season. Let me just plug this in because my phone's almost dying. Sam Raimi said he has no plan to Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4 because really the time has passed. Tobey might play. I don't care about it. Flashback. She's cute. Andor. I don't care about Andor. Those are those swings. The acting's really good, except for Amber Heard. She's horrible. Amber just can't act in this movie. She's barely in it because she doesn't do. She's. They know that she's acting is not her strength. You'll love the Chucky and Plot thing. It's awesome. The sequel is even better than the first one. Mm-hmm. Oh, didn't see that coming. Hold on. Pause it for a second. Okay, back online. Let's continue the movie because I don't want to finish this movie at 5. So that explosion I didn't see coming. Meat grinder. Take that. This movie's pretty brutal. What happened, John? I just had to go spit. That's all. I don't want to do that on camera. I don't want people to think I'm disgusting. We're almost an hour into the movie, so more or less. I just took a few seconds to get off. Nice. The action's fine in the movie. It's more hand-to-hand combat. At least McGee can shoot action. He's not editing it to shit like Olivia Megaton. Gotcha. McGee knows how to do action. Yeah, he does. From the movies that I've seen with him, even Terminator Salvation, at least I can see the action. It's not he doesn't shake the camera so much and edit it so badly that it's incoherent. You know. Here we go. A Facebook account. Me at the tattoo guy. Look at this. This. How they show a girl's ass crack in this movie. See, it's a very hard PG-13. Mm. Yep, we broke into the car. See, my battery is for 37%. Yeah, I need some time to charge. Some awkward silences in the movie. How do they know that? Because these girls have been around. Yep, he shot the black guy in the foot again. This movie was made at a different time, guys. You do that now, and it becomes a huge freaking controversy. There she is, my cutie pie. Of gorgeous hair, I just want to put in my mouth. Yes, Josh, that's what I say about her. I have weird, when it comes to brunettes and Asians, I have kinks and fetishes of my own. That when you Littleson mentioned, what if Paramount making a Maddie Wachowski movie? How come you thought it was a bad idea? Because again, they're not going to make spin-offs with girls unless they know it's going to hit. They want to touch her again. Again, I don't blame them, but they're foreigners. They're trying to sexually assault her, but yeah, again, they don't. There's no rape scene in this movie. It's a PG-13. Yep. See what a guy's gonna do for her daughter. Yep. Take that, you French turd. This is like a Taken sequel. It feels more like a Taken movie than. That's kind of why people were like mixed on it. There's like it's just Taken with Kevin Costner instead of Liam Neeson, but it's still well done though. At least Haley Steinfeld looks like a teenager here. In the first Taken, Maggie Grace was like in her 20s when she did that. She's not a teen in that movie. Oh, I would touch your hair, but I wouldn't. I would never assault you, Haley. I live to serve you and and stroke your beautiful hair and touch your beautiful face. 60 minutes long, and the second one is an hour and 11 minutes. Hmm. In a club where in a club in a club with a bunch of guys that want to sexually assault you, yeah, that's not exactly friendly territory. A park is a friendly territory. Clubs are not. They're dark. They're crazy. People are off their meds, and some people end up drugged or raped. Hmm, that is a good point. She's beautiful. What's not to like about Haley Steinfeld? Trust me, I can find three things, but I try to let my biases go. Because with Yelena, there was nothing to like about her. She's flat, she's boring, and the actress is not good. I don't know what people saw in her. She could ride a bike. I guess John doesn't want to talk about in my movies. It's just I'm doing this, guys. Trust me, she doesn't do perfect. She's not. She doesn't bat 1,000 every time. Ender's Game was a bad movie. She just happened to be in it and didn't have much to do in it, and it's not her film. You could have cut Amber from this movie, and it would have been 20 minutes shorter. Haley is fine here. No complaints whatsoever with her. No, Amber is the problem with the film because she doesn't do anything. She's there to spot exposition, and then she's gone. Could delete this picture of Shang-Chi because I need some space. There we go. For now. So the buses over there in France, yeah, they look like the buses here in New York. Pantheon. Yep, it's gonna blow up now, like the Winter Soldier. While this movie's not Winter Soldier or Guardians of the Galaxy, it's not the worst action movie of 2014. The RoboCop remake was, in my opinion. He's wearing a gas mask. Even Transformers 4 was worse than this because it's an extra hour to this movie, and it didn't need to be almost 3 hours. Mm-hmm. You saw that kid was excited to see something blow up. Yeah, it makes a movie. Why does the Man with the Golden Gun get a lot of flack from critics? Because it's not. It's with Roger Moore, and it was a little bit lighter than the earlier films. I guess gonna ignore us if we don't talk about the film. I heard it. I don't care. Look at that little hair bun. I just want to touch it. Yeah, he looks like Roberto Fellini. Yeah, he does. This guy, with the glasses. Yeah, or is Benini? It's not Fellini, but Roberto Benini. Sicily. Okay. Thoughts on Debbie Ryan? I want to talk about her. What do you hate about Anger Rice? She's not a good. She's not really that great as a Betty Brant. She's barely in No Way Home. She's in one scene. The second movie, they give her too much dialogue. In the first movie, I'm like, she looks like she's 16. She looks 16 in that movie. Too young for me. Did you hear Wesley Snipes was in prison because he didn't pay his taxes? Yeah, I know. There's some unintentional comedy in the movie. This movie probably was meant to be in rated R because there's a lot of like partial nudity in this movie. Oh, great! Now you think you're Lily Reinhardt? Yeah, you're not Lily Reinhardt. I'm not even a fan of her either. But hmm. sticking him with a needle. That's what she did to Johnny Depp in a figurative sense. I saw your Force Awakens friend. I see why you bentos, not bentos. Bintos. Bentos, not bentos. You're saying it wrong. She's giving birth. But they didn't have enough to go to the hospital. We're almost done. The movie's about half done. I haven't seen this movie in a while. It's been a couple years. I rented this movie. Yeah, I remember renting this movie at the library along with Days of Future Past, X Men, the theatrical cut. Have you ever heard of Angry Grandpa, Daddy O5, and McChugger Nuggets? No. It's hurting my ear, so just I would take the headphones off, but I don't want to get a copyright infringement, so I'll just use the left one, I guess. It's almost done. Once the movie's over, I could take the headphones off. YouTube channels, yeah, but I never heard of them. Hmm. Do you see what's the worst question? Yeah. No. My feet are falling asleep. There she is. She disappeared for a while. No. What's wrong? Is everything okay? I'm fine. I just don't want to answer questions right now. I'm just tired. I've had a long, long month. Thankfully, next week, March is up. May is over, and we're getting in June. We're done with the first half of this year. It's just exhausting doing all these podcasts throughout the winters and the spring throughout the year. This film is a little bit too long. I think it would have cut a few minutes out. Some of the bad scenes in the beginning could have been trimmed. And Amber could have been cut entirely because she adds nothing to the movie. She really does. And cut. The albino. Black Widow or Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman, yeah. Every day, because at least I can stomach it, even though the ending kind of sucks. The fight at the end with her and Ares. I'm gonna take a nap after this. I did a lot of walking. It is a well-made film. It's just a little long. Do you get tired of trolls? Yeah, I do. They go on this chat and then they try to. There's a car chase scene. Movies for now. The Panda. Well, I'm not a troll. There we go. Movie's almost over. I promise. It's not 2 hours long. Just a little bit long, though. I should have picked a shorter film. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Austin St. John got arrested. I heard a COVID fraud. I don't know why you would fraud about that because I got my vaccination shot last year, fair and square. Mm-hmm. Ah, bam! Knocked the car right off the freaking bridge. And it's a real car. It's not CGI. There's barely any CG in this movie. Barely. It's mostly just practical effects and real stuff, locations and blood squibs and all that. Well, when they use blood, he's running in the snow. Uh, I gotta clean these headphones. Hold on. He's going to the metro, like Candy Steinfeld says. She has a good amount of screen time for being a teen. I got vaccinated. I had to. I want to live. He's bleeding from the nose again. So what? That was the reason. Yeah, the limp. It's walking like the penguin. He's gonna throw him off the train. I guess you don't like that right now. I don't want to talk about it. Uh oh. Here comes a train. No, I don't work at a DVD store. Man, that was a brutal death. That looks like my phone. It's another flashback. It's in the aquarium. Sam Lerner will be on Fast and the Furious 10. A lot of people are joining that movie because reasons. This is not a Q&A. I keep saying that. I know the movie's long, but this is not a Q&A. The movie's almost over. It's just I should have picked a shorter movie. She does. So you don't care about Henry Danger? No, I don't. The villain. Another club scene. Yeah. I was tired. I did a lot of work this week. Mm-hmm. I know. This is the climax of the movie, so we're getting to the end. Mm-hmm. Take that. People are running away. Hmm. Doesn't want to look at the chat now. I'm tired, guys. Wish I could shut off the chat right now, to be honest. Hmm. Some blood in the movie, yeah. This is not a kids' film. This is a movie made for adults. It's pretty violent, and there's a lot of like sensuality in the movie. Nope, you're dead. I'm glad I'm getting this over with because the movie's long. It's almost 2 hours. I can shut off the chat where like this. I'm just gonna leave it. Movie's almost over. Then I'm gonna get off. Can you delete the live concert? Which one for X-Men? I had to. The movie's almost over, so What did I delay it? I had to go outside. Christmas tree. The movie's almost over, so then I could leave. It's Christmas. Well, it will be Christmas in July soon. It's beautiful hair. There's a Christmas present at the end. Merry Christmas, Mon Cherie. Yeah, you still can't act, Amber. I'm glad you're not going to be in films anytime soon. When Aquaman 2 does finally get released next year, you're not going to be a part of it. So that was 3 days to kill, and we're done. I just shut that off because I don't want to get a copyright infringement. That's why I wear headphones, because I don't want to get a copyright from the music that's in this movie. There's a lot of it. So that's it for that movie. I'm glad that I finally got to see this movie again. I saw the DVD. I'll see the unrated version eventually. I think this is as unrated as it's going to get. But at least next time I won't have to wear headphones. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Later. And that.